Hi there, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Beth Kozik from Elegant Greetings, and it is Saturday, so it's time for our catalog copycat cards. This is the time where we look in our catalogs and I copy a project and make it for you on video. So we always start by giving away the project that we made last week. And this was made with the all squared away stamp set and the coordinating dies. We use the Stamparatus to get all of the stamping lined up, and then we die cut with our basic white paper all of these overlays and then just glued them right over the stamping. Added a little bit of an embellishment. We did some blending with the blending brushes to add on some green and a little bit of the fresh freesia color, and then added these really cute flowers. So it's an adorable card. I always love to give away my projects, and the way to have a chance at doing so is by giving a comment after watching the video on Facebook or on YouTube. And so let's see who's going to win this week's project. And our winner this time is Barb. So there you go, Barb. Thank you so much for watching. I know you're regularly watching, and I really appreciate that. And everybody watching for that matter. So be sure to leave a comment and a thumbs up. That's very important. So, all right, well, welcome to my studio. And today we are going to make a project from our Sale-A-Bration catalog. Sale-A-Bration is Stampin' Up's promotion where free product can be earned with either a $50 or a $100 purchase. And our time is running out here because, as you see, September 30th will be the last day for this Sale-A-Bration event. So we definitely want to make sure we take advantage. There are so many really cute things in this catalog, but I really love the Penguin Playmates designer paper. So we're going to feature this today. Let me show you what that looks like. It is, of course, a 12-pack of double-sided designer paper, and it has all of these fun patterns and colors. Everything coordinates, of course, which is a Stampin' Up staple, right? Everything goes together, so it's really easy to coordinate. And this paper is fun because it coordinates with a suite of products, which is in our holiday mini catalog. So in this catalog, on page 33 is the coordinating products. So there is this Penguin Builder stamp set, and then also the Penguin Builder punch. So we can make lots of cute projects. The punch coordinates directly with the paper, so we can punch out all of these penguins. Isn't that fun? So it makes it really, really easy to coordinate. So this bundle is $31.50. I don't have it, but that's okay. I'm just going to work with the paper today, but it would be really easy to coordinate this with the free paper and just purchase this bundle and then a few more products to bring that total up to 50 so that the paper could be earned for free. So we are going to cut out some of the little figures that are on here. So let me show you. We are going to cut out the fox and the penguin and the polar bear. Aren't they sweet? And then also there is this sheet of paper. We need to put a hat on the polar bear. So let's see, where is my piece of paper that has that cut out? Hang on here a second. Okay, well, it's actually this one here. So we're going to just snip off one of these blue hats off of the snowman, and then we are going to add that onto our polar bear. So he's going to be really cute when we finish with him. And then we're also going to use some of the stripe paper as well. So I have that cut and ready to go. I'll show you that in a second here. All right. So again, we are in the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and we are on pages 4 and 5. And the card I'm going to make for you is this card right here. So you can see the polar bear is sitting there, and the fox and the penguin, and we're going to add a little bit of stamping and then a sentiment. And it's a really quick and easy card. So let's get started. And these are the products that we are going to need. This is our fresh freesia cardstock, so it's 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then we need, oh, I have a little friend here. I have a bug here in my workstation. So also here is that striped paper. So this is 2 inches by 5.5 inches, and that's going to go across the front of the card. And then we have a piece of our Misty Moonlight. We're going to do a little bit of embossing. We also need to have a sentiment to put onto that blue paper. So, okay, here we go, bug. You're gonna lose it now. Okay. Never know what's going to happen on camera here, right? All right, so back to the project. We need to add a sentiment onto our blue paper. So I selected this Words of Cheer stamp set, which is in the mini catalog as well. And we're going to use the sentiment here that says sending you Christmas cheer. So I have that ready on the block, and we're going to do some white embossing with that. And then we also need a punch. Now what they have in the catalog, I don't have that exact die, so I'm just going to use what I do have, and that is this tailored tag punch. So we're going to cut that out after we do the embossing. And then we also are going to need one of our blends markers, and this is the Dark Fresh Freesia, and I'm just going to draw on the snowflakes. Since I don't have that exact stamp set, I'm going to improvise and just draw on my own stamp, my own snowflakes. Okay, we also need scissors and our liquid Tombow glue, a couple dimensionals, and then these are the pieces that I've cut out from the paper. So here's our polar bear and our penguin and our fox, and then here is the little hat. So I already went ahead and I fussy cut all of those out, so we are ready to add those onto the card. So those look like this. It only takes a couple minutes to cut things out, and it adds just such a nice touch to a card to be able to do that. I leave just a little bit of a white border all the way around. It only takes a minute. And then here's the hat that I cut out for the polar bear. All right, so I think we'll begin with our embossing. I have my heat tool ready, and also I have my Versamark and also my white embossing powder. So I like to keep that in a container with a lid so it's completely ready to go when I need it. All right, let's get started with that. So we want to have our Versamark, which is just a clear sticky ink that makes embossing really easy. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp with the Versamark and then stamp as usual right in the middle of my paper. Now it doesn't really look like much because it just, it just is very clear. Not a whole lot of wow just yet, but there will be in a minute here. So we're going to put the embossing powder right on there. Then I'm gonna just give it a little bit of a flick to get off any of the extra. Well, that looks good. Any little tiny pieces, when that heat gun hits it, those are going to melt. So we definitely want to try to get off as much of that extra as we can. Okay, that looks really good. And now all we have to do is heat set it. So let me get my heat gun going. And I like to put that on a piece of cardboard that's wrapped in foil. Hold on a second. I have to plug in my gun here. I unplugged it. All right, I'm back. So just let this heat up for a quick minute. And I like to have a pair of tweezers or the end of a pencil or something to hold my paper down while I'm embossing, just so it doesn't blow away off of my desk. And then the heat is going to melt all of that embossing powder. There it goes. It's always magic to me. I love watching it happen. There we go. Okay, it's that quick and easy to do embossing. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I'm going to let that just set for a second to dry and cool down. And then I think we can go ahead and start assembling our card. So I will go ahead and put on the designer paper. That's just going to go right along the bottom. And I'm using my green glue. Just a little bit all the way around the edges. And then that will go all the way across the card on the bottom. And I like the green glue because if I don't get it quite in the right spot, I have just a little bit of wiggle room to push it or place it exactly where I want that to be before it sticks in place. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fold this in half now, I think, get that ready. And then our snowflakes. So let me show you what I did. Actually, I'm gonna keep this flat. All I did was I took the Blends marker, I'm gonna open up the nubby end of it, and then just draw on some snowflakes. So just kind of a crisscross and another line in the middle. So nice and easy. Cute way to add a little bit of a snowflake pattern. They don't have to be perfect, it's okay. So I'll add, these are going to be kind of all around the little characters that we'll put onto the card. One more there. And then also there are some dots. So I'm just going to dot these with my marker in between, just to kind of make a little bit of a pattern. There, that looks cute. And then we can put on our little critters here. So I think I'll put all of them up on dimensionals. Let me get my dimensionals out here. I'll use these little ones. And so the polar bear, I think we'll put him in place first. Okay, I'll get the dimensionals off of there. And then he sits right about here. And then his hat, I think his hat I shall put on, I'll use just a little bit of glue, so no dimensional on that. I think I'll put the glue up here on his ears. That looks cute. Give that just a second to dry. And then I'll put on the penguin. And he goes right next to the polar bear. And then the fox is laying here in front. So maybe I won't pop him up. Actually, I will. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the top so that part is flat. And then I'll put the dimensionals along the bottom. So, because we've already got the polar bear popped up, so part of that will also pop up the front part of the top part of the fox. There we go. Okay, that looks cute. And then our sentiment, I'm going to place this right into our punch now that it's cooled down, and I'll center that. Punch. And then that's going to go here. Oh, and I see I forgot to grab my sequins. Oh, darn. All right. Well, I'll have to add a little bling after the video is over, so I'll definitely show that in the photo that I post. So those sequins are going to go around where the snowflakes are. Okay, and then this goes right about here. So this could be a birthday card. You could really put any sentiment on there for wintertime. It doesn't really have to even be a Christmas card, but it certainly is a cute one there. And I think I'm going to add just a few more of the snowflakes behind. Put a few more over here. And it's the same color as the cardstock, so Just adds a little bit of extra interest. Put one more up here. There we go. Okay, that turned out really cute. I like that a lot. So let's bring in our catalogs here. So again, the Penguin Place bundle has the stamp set as well as the punch. And then the designer paper that we used and cut out all the images from, as well as the stripes, can be earned for free. So it's a really cute suite of products. I hope you like that. I think it turned out really cute. So here's the catalog card, and then here's my card. That's sweet. Okay. Oh, let me show you some additional cards that were made. I have lots of swap cards made with this, so I'll just zip through these real quick. That's a fun one, and they just used a die to cut out that image, and then here's a part of the stamp set. It says, be cool, be chill, be merry. Sweet. Oh, here's a fun one. That's the actual Penguin Builder punch. So the little feet are actually punched out from that punch. That's sweet. Here's another one. Oh, that's sweet. I love that with the balloon. So that, yeah, there we go. Happy birthday instead of a Christmas. You're amazing. That's fun. There's another one with that penguin. Oh, look at that one. I like that a lot. Sweet. Cute. And here's the polar bear. And then here's all three of them together. So very versatile. Lots of things we can do, especially with that paper. We can cut it out and it makes for a really cute project. So again, if anybody is interested in ordering, be sure to contact me. Sale-A-Bration ends at the end of September, so we still have just a few more weeks. And that's it for today, everybody. So please feel free to give a comment if you'd like a chance at winning this project. And I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you next week. Go green. Bye-bye.